I think one thing there, Ray, is that...
Oh, Henry Paul breaking through. He's got Jason Robinson. Just young Flowers to beat. It's Robinson going for that line. Oh, a try. Superb efforts from the youngsters. Jason Robinson pinned his head back. Castleford fullback Jason Flowers simply didn't have any chance there. But it was that break from Henry Paul that set the try in motion. Castleford a chance. Oh, Tony Smith's going through. He's just inches short. Twigamala just holding him back. Tremendous effort. Castleford now. On song, driving for the Wigan line. This is the spur that the Yorkshiremen needed. But the Wigan crowd roaring behind Wigan, urging them on to defend. Castleford moving it out wide. Tony Kemp kicks himself, and he's given a try. Well, I think there'll be some controversy there, but Tony Kemp played the ball himself very, very quickly, tapped it forward, and seemingly just touched it down on the line. One or two of the Wigan players were up in arms about it, but referee Mr. Cummins was right on the spot. He had no hesitation in awarding that try.
I don't think John Joyner will be too disappointed with the scoreline, because this breeze is starting to pick up, and he's going to have Castleford will have a good wind at their back.
Henry Paul launching Martin Offiah. Offiah's got some space. He's turning himself through, going round to that corner. Oh, well held by Chris Smith. Desperate defence there against the Wigan flyer. Gary Connolly racing for the corner, but again desperate defence to earn a nick out. He's looking for help. Offiah. No, is he over? Yes, he is! Martin Offiah! Well, we've seen him score some from 100 yards, 80 yards and 90 yards, spectaculars, but probably he'll not score many more important than this one from a foot out. Well, I think it will open up, because I think this heavy pitch will take its toll on the legs of these players. Robinson gets a nice pass away there to Henry Paul. Oh, what a lovely mover is this Kiwi. And back to Martin Offiah. It's Offiah in full flow down the side. He kicks that ball. Oh, he's in there. Martin Offiah. I thought he'd misjudged it when he kicked. I thought he had the outside and that yard of pace, but he knew better than us. And he takes the score to 18 points to 6. The Wigan wing flyer, the leading try scorer this season with 29. Wigan pressing again then, thanks to that Twigamala run. And here's Andy Farrell on the run. It's Wigan really showing now why they are the league champions. And young Flowers regretting the second tackle. Dennis Betts finds Botica, finds Neil Cowie, and Cowie forcing his way over, not quite, just pushed back there. Well done by John Ray. Hall going for the line, and Hall gets it. The sheer pressure on that Castleford line, the Castleford players not having time to regroup, and the speed of the Wigan forwards. Hall again spotting the gap and crashing in. Former Rochdale Hornets hooker.
Yes, but when you consider the amount of time the ball has been in play, it may not be so bad. But it's been a great game, Ray.
Oh, and a magnificent break by Connolly. He's got Martin Offiah racing in there. Offiah in for his third try. A hat-trick of tries for Martin Offiah. Delight on his face and those supporters. And Wigan 32 points to 6. Here's the final whistle. Wigan avenge that humiliating defeat in the final by Castleford last season. Move on to the third successive Regal Trophy final, and the 8th one in all. It was that man Martin Offiah, his hat-trick, that proved one of the big problems for Castleford. Wigan must be favourites, but I'm sure Warrington will give them a rare old battle when they meet in that final at the McAlpine Stadium at Huddersfield in a couple of weeks' time. All friends after the match A wonderful exhibition of rugby. Power play in the middle, speed on the outside, but Wigan the victors. Wigan 34 and Castleford 6.
Well, it was all Wigan in the second half, and they go through to face Warrington in the final of the Regal Trophy, which you'll be able to see during Grandstand on January the 28th.